city of dreams. Sweat and feel like the city, you get it behind the beams. Looking off on my balcony, got a bit of the alchemy. Got a beat in my alchemy, Midas touch, make it golden. Fashion got me going drive like it was stolen. Vision make it hard for me to live in the moment. But I see the sun setting while the waves crash down. Got me living, boy, second right here, right now. And the stars come out and the city shakes up. And the lights so bright, feel like we just woke up. And the drinks start flowing and the crew's all here. Future feeling brighter than the streets round here. Cruising through the same roads where my idols live. I remember dreaming of a life like this. House in the hills for the weak type bliss. This what happens when you give money to grown-up kids. You know we just living life how we want to. And we gon' live it up cause we never got to. If you need a little lights for the Cali sun got you. Sweat I'm way too high off the LA vibes. There's a glass to the life that we're living one time.
What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Digimon playthrough. How did you guys like the mini montage that we kicked this episode off with? Now that was something I just decided when I got up today that I wanted to do, so it was quite short, and if you guys were hoping for some sort of training montage at some point, it was a fairly brief one. It took a decent amount of effort, but it wasn't too bad. So I don't think it'll be the last one, but anyways, we needed to do a bunch of training, and so if you guys were a little bit confused, obviously that wasn't an intro, that's why I put the little disclaimer in at the beginning. When we finished off the last episode, we were doing this tournament here, and I think we're going to go and have another crack at it. Now, before we jump straight in, I will very quickly show you guys what the squad looks like right now. Now, this isn't the ideal squad. We have some other Digivolutions to do once we finish this tournament that will hopefully correct those. But I can also talk you guys through some of the Digivolutions that we did at the beginning of the montage, because I know it happened very fast. A lot of you guys are probably confused as to who's where and what's what, but I'll talk you through everything. We'll catch you back up and we'll show you the Digimon later on when we visit Miri after we win this tournament. So yeah, we're basically back. I've had a couple of days off from this game and I missed it. I did do a bunch of grinding yesterday, which felt really nice to come back to. I just, again, did it off screen because it was just, that was a poor move to use there. But I did it off screen because, again, it's getting to the point of the game where there's a lot of stuff that needs to kind of go on. And I know some of you guys would be interested in watching the grind, but I also know that in terms of building a sheer entertainment-based playthrough in which you guys can kind of enjoy all the best bits and all of the other bits as well, I thought this was just the best way to do things. If you guys have watched the other Digimon Let's Play that I did, it was kind of somewhat the same. Did a bunch of grinding off screen, tried to show you guys the best bits of it, and hopefully capture all of the funnest aspects, if you like. That was a bit rambly, but I hope you guys get the gist. So yeah, you guys will be watching this in a few days' time. It is in the future. Right now it's in the future, but for you guys it'll obviously be the present. I think I am actually in the capital right now. Me and my girlfriend are planning on going away to a hotel and stuff, so I will be able to answer you guys in the comments via my phone, but I might not be as interactive as I normally am, so apologies for that in advance. But yeah. I can't wait to get back to the Digilab and show you guys what we've got cooking, because there's a lot of other Digivolutions lined up other than the ones I showed you in the montage. So, for example, Phil, as you can see, is level 50. He is very, very close to Digivolving to an ultimate. I think it's going to be Skullgreymon. That's definitely going to happen this episode. We will make that happen this episode. On top of that, we also have Puddles, Waymon. He is very, very high level at this point. He is almost able to Digivolve into Mega, and there are only a couple of aspects of his character that are holding him back from that. And again, I will show you guys that later on. We are lacking, and this is one flaw in our party right now. You've noticed we've subbed in Galgamon into the starting roster. Now, as it stands, he is one of our only data Digimon that we have left. Now, that will change once we throw a couple of Digivolutions back into the mix. But for now, I'm not too pleased about that. I love Galgamon here. He seems to be doing fine in this kind of basic tournament, but when it comes to the stronger bosses later on, we will need good data types, and I'm hoping that eventually Puddles, who is Waymon right now, he will fall back into the role of Seedramon, and then hopefully Mega Seedramon and beyond. Now, Seedramon was a fantastic data Digimon. Was very, very pleased with him before, and I hope that we can get him back ASAP. So yeah, hopefully that's only a matter of time, but we are short of data Digimon at the moment. That's something to keep in mind. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else I had to talk to you guys about. Angemon is, or Charlie isn't, I think he is back to Angemon mode. I can't remember, but we will basically go over everything once I have all of the Digimon in front of me, once we do this tournament. I think there's also something else interesting in this area that I noticed earlier on off screen. Again, I wasn't doing anything other than grinding, but when I was running backwards and forwards between the Digilab and Kowloon level 4, I actually noticed something here in Nakano Shopping Mall that I think is going to be an extra quest that I didn't even notice that we had. So what we will do here, in terms of back to the current battle at hand, we will finish this guy off, probably finish the next guy off, and then before we go into the Flamedramon fight, which we are desperate to get to in order to kick that guy's ass, because we're due a bit of vengeance, if you ask me. I will actually take the time to heal Okomon right now, because we want to get that sorted before we go into the last fight. As you guys saw in yesterday's episode, I was majorly stressed out by the end of it. Not even like, I don't know if I was like super agitated or that, but I felt it. I was feeling it in the episode. Hopefully that didn't come across with you guys, but there was a lot of tech issues that was a bit of a pain in the ass yesterday. And so I apologise for that up front, but it was actually a really fun episode as well. After all the other nonsense that kind of plagued us, it was actually really good fun to have those kind of difficulties, because with the bosses, if this game was super easy, I mean, you guys were asking, again, there was a couple of you guys down in the comments asking if we had actually went down to easy mode. The answer to that is definitely no. We have not touched the difficulty since we bumped up to hard, which I think was in episode 9 or something like that. I am glad that the game is difficult. I am glad that it throws awkward challenges at us here and there, because again, it makes me think, it makes my brain think, it makes me feel a bit more accomplishment when I beat certain bosses, because I think, geez, that actually was challenging. That's what I like. And I've saw, again, down in the comments, a lot of you guys have actually said that you've enjoyed changing your difficulty to hard or trying a new playthrough on hard mode, and that's really quite inspiring as well. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that aspects. Obviously, when it comes to the Flamedramons at the end of these daft tournaments that I don't expect, he puts us through our paces for sure, but again, I quite enjoy that as well, so I can't complain too much. So, alright guys, we are back. Now, I think once we finish this guy off with like one more attack, Puddles should have no problem killing this Stingmon here. We should be going into our Flamedramon fight, so our party is perfectly lined up. We've got Puddles back out, we've got Butters back out, and hopefully we can make this next fight work. Phil gets his level up that he needs to get into Skullgreymon, which is exciting as well. Let's see how we get on here. Now, this guy does have a really, really high amount of speed, and our guys do not. So we will get punished a little bit in the beginning, but we do have a lot of HP. You can tell straight along the lineup. Obviously, Puddles is a massive tank, and he is an ultimate. So he's got a lot of HP, but hopefully our guys can take this time around. So, with that being said, Phil is going to do the least amount of damage. So I think what we will do is we'll use this turn to buff, and then for the other guy's turn we will be attacking. Phil will basically be our healer, I guess. So let us get an attack boost on Puddles, or Butters rather. Let's put this on Butters. His harpoon ability is physical, I think, and that's probably the one we're going to be using. So Puddles is up next. We're just going to use Ice Archery 3, which we picked up as part of our training, I think, or did we pick up in the last episode? I can't remember. Now this won't do too much damage to this guy, but over time we should be able to whittle him down. So as we know as well, based on the last time we fought this little shitter, we know that he boosts quite a lot, right? We don't want to use harpoon. We want to use Ice Archery, I guess, which kind of sucks. But it is a physical attack, so this is okay as well. And it missed. Okay, Butters, living up to your name there, buddy. Excellent. Is that a joke? Is that actually? Are you trying to make us laugh here? Are you trying to make me look bad? So, absolutely classic Butters there. We will need to heal here, or we will get instantly wiped out. Now that is not a great heal, and he is going to hit us here, I imagine, or is he going to boost twice in a row? He is going to boost twice in a row, so we will be able to get another heal off with Puddles as well, which isn't too great. We only have this one here for healing, I think. So let's use this again, because we can imagine that there is an AoE attack fire flaming fist coming up here as it is. So let's let that land, and then Phil is up to play. Now, Mega Burst is not great because it is an AoE. We could do fire damage, which is not that great, or we could acceleration boost. We could also buff Puddles. I think we'll do that with Phil here. We will actually put an intelligence boost on Puddles, so that in the long run, when Puddles is attacking, we can actually get some better damage off. Now, Butters, we would love you to land this time, buddy, especially seeing as you have our buffs. There we go. So 84 damage is very, very weak, unfortunately. And counter hits back as well. Now, here's Flaming Fist. He might do this twice, actually. Are we going to... No, he acceleration boosts. That's fine. He gets the counter off. Cheeky. Okay, Puddles. Let's make this one count, buddy. Ice Archery, level 3. 98. Oh, God. Why is it so woeful? I'm starting to think we should have brought Wisemon. And maybe even Aquamon. Aquamon is here, but because he's grassy, we'd probably get, like, massacred. Oh, there's Phil. Insta-dead. Okay, excellent. And because of that, we also lose our turns, which really sucks. So we are going to take another Fire Punch here, and it's probably going to kill Butters. Which is not good. Alright, let's swap out this party. Aquamon, you can come out to play. Phil, you can swap in for, or swap out, I guess, at this stage for... Do you want to bring in Alphonse? Fuck it, let's try it. We don't have a lot of options at this point, unfortunately. This guy has so much HP, it's really, really painful to deal with. Alphonse is our, what's his name? Gigadramon. So, yeah, welcome to the battlefield, Gigadramon. Alphonse is looking really good right now. I don't know how strong he'll be in this fight, but we're going to try a double scissor claw on this guy and try and take him down. 322 is a lot better damage. And Puddles is up, so we will heal Puddles. And I think Aquamon's got another double scissor claw left in him, so when his turn rolls around again, we should be able to attack. Alphonse is up, and he could do some damage here. Now, what have we got? Nano Machine is probably the best move. We might lose Aquamon if we do this, and I'm scared, but I think we need to chance it. Just try and get some more. 55 damage is so weak, man. So weak. Flaming Fist, here we go. Are we going to lose somebody here? This turn, maybe? No, we survived just. Now, I think what we will do is, rather than heal the party as a whole, we will heal Aquamon and try and keep him alive as much as we can. Alphonse didn't do any damage anyway, so I'm not too fussed about him disappearing if he has to. Let's use double scissor claw again. Hope to God that it lands. 314. So we've got him down below half, but honestly, this is looking a bit dicey because we will need to use some turns to heal, and we will also need to give Aquamon his HP back. So I think what we will do is just use 500 across the board, which is slower. It's not as big a heal, but I think we should be okay here. Aquamon, we know exactly what we're going to do with you, buddy. Put the damage where it counts. 318. I think we are going to beat this guy, but this fight should have been a lot easier than it was. It should have been a lot easier, guys. Now, rather than chance here and healing Aquamon only, I'm just going to keep everybody in the party healthy because it looks like he's going to get a couple of turns here and we might end up taking a... Okay, so we don't take a double fist, but he is going to buff and then hit us. And then Waymon will be up. Now, it's going to go Waymon, him, and he's probably going to buff on his turn. So Okumamon's quite far away, but I think we've got enough to basically push damage here. 87. So he's very, very close to death. He is going to counter all the time, which is kind of annoying, but I think we're okay. Now, we could push or we could be safe. I don't think we risk it, honestly, because we win the fight on the next turn if we just keep everybody alive here. So this is wasted on Alphonse, but Puddles and Okumon definitely need this heal. And then, okay, so he's going to buff anyway. I think we should get him this turn. This should kill him. We should be able to get him with a double scissor claw here. If it doesn't miss, alright. That was harder than I wanted it to be, guys. Fuck my life. I'm starting to feel a bit of yesterday's episode creeping back on me there, but we got him in the end. So let's, again, look at our party. Puddles, excellent tank. Ikakumon, Butters, he missed his turn, which was hilarious, but Butters needs to digivolve soon as well, because although he is very tanky, like Puddles, he doesn't have as much damage. We need our Seedramon back. We need our Mega Seedramon. Crescent Leaf 3 is very welcome in our Aquamon though. That's excellent. We pick up a bunch of stats here. Obviously that was quite a tough enemy, so we pick up the rewards at least. Let's see what we get for winning. Oh, that was the Gold Cup, not the Silver Cup, my apologies. Let's see what we actually get for this. So we got a Brave Point C. I guess if that's anything like the other Brave items we have picked up, it's probably just to do with XP. Let's have a quick look at this. So Brave Point C, 10,000 XP for one Digimon. That's nuts. Now, rather than burn some of these right now, I think we will just hang on to them for the time being and use them when we really need to use them later on. Because as it stands right now, our Digimon are in quite a good spot. Where the fuck am I going? Right, let's go down the stairs. Our Digimon are in quite a good spot, but I'm going to hold that until we need some insane Digivolutions later on. Maybe we need a ton of XP for a Mega or something. That's what I'm keeping those for. So, let's just check in the farm, make sure everything's okay here. We got a HP capsule, which is fine. And we also have our guys investigating. Now, I thought what we could actually do here, guys, is probably acquire something else from this stand in here, because I have a lot of money, as you guys can see down in the bottom right. 280,000 from all the grinding that we've been doing. I will turn off my webcam for this so you can see. We could also buy some meat here as well if we need it later on, but I don't think we need it right now. There is an item that I want to pick up, and it's actually this one here, Sleuth Secret. I want to buy one of these, so we will grab that, and we could probably also buy something else here. Let's buy a treadmill, because I don't think we have one of those. And we will leave the rest for now. At some point we might come back and add more things to our farm, but for now we're cushy, I think. So let's go in here into Farm Island number 1, and we are going to add in our new improved, let's put it down the bottom. I want to put in Sleuth Secret, because we have been putting our farm guys on search. See how it's investigating right there? We have been making them do that recently, and I will probably make them do it again afterwards. So we have one more spot here for a treadmill, and that can go in. So that's us again, continuously upgrading the farm, which is nice. Again, we'll reset that investigation little quest in a minute. Let's go into here and see how the boys are doing. So, very, very quickly, because I don't want to spend too long in here. As you can see, Puddle's level 54, but not quite at the requirements for all of these. So for this one, he only needs a couple for these. So 145 intelligence and 120 for this one. But I think he's still quite far off those. So his intelligence is only 130. Yeah, he has got a bit to go for some of these. So as Puddles is right now, we will leave him because he's very close. Phil, on the other hand, definitely can Digivolve. And I think there is only one alternative here, or one option rather, because we have been talking about this for so long. I think it's about time we let Phil live up to his name and actually embrace one of the biggest, baddest Digimon that there is. So we pick up another virus type, and it is obviously Skullgreymon, which I'm really excited about. So Phil's ABI goes up to 40, which is one of the best ABI stats that we have, which is really nice. Other than this, let's have a look at some of our other guys before we reshuffle the party. Happy, what are you looking like, my buddy? 36. We could do some re-Digivolve in here, or we could leave him for a while to try and gain some more levels. I don't know if there's a point to that or not. His ABI is also 54, and when we Digivolve him, it will go up again. I think we could move him into Wargreymon and see what's cooking, because Happy, again, his ABI is looking very good, and I think for a lot of these we need ABI of 40, so maybe we can actually look at a Mega with Happy here. Okay, so ABI is sitting at 59, that's fine for now. We will have to, again, reshuffle this party in just a second, guys. But for now, Aquamon, you aren't close to Digivolving, I'm afraid. You need a max HP of 1,500 for this one. Let's see, your max HP as of just now is quite close, actually. Very, very close. So maybe we could see our boy Aquamon Digivolving soon, which would be really nice. Now, Butters, I know for a fact, can Digivolve, and I think we should actually make him change, because I think that we've had him for a long time as a Kakamon. I think he went into something else. It was Zudomon or something, which is obviously one of our options there. But I want to see what this Digimon is. No idea. Not a clue. Oh, we actually get a trophy here, guys. Big Shot Breeder. Must be for doing so many Digivolutions, I guess. And here we are. This is Matt Galgamon, I believe. We don't see his name, but I think this guy is Matt Galgamon. I remember this from Digimon World Next Order. This was the guy, I think, who would give you items for Digivolving or something like that. So we pick up a data Digimon, most importantly. So Butters actually turns into Jetpack Bro, which is nice. Alright guys, we've done a bit of a party shuffle here. I brought Liamon across, who was in Farm Level 2, which is where we keep all our best Digimon. He can go into Grap Liamon, and I think we should do it because he's level 36. And honestly, Liamon's ABI is not that high because we brought him in from one of the Digimon that we created just recently, I believe. Let's have a look and make sure that's correct. His ABI is 21, which isn't that great for an ultimate, but at the same time, we won't be able to keep him with us right now, so we're actually going to move him out anyway. Charlie, who is here, we will de-Digivolve him soon, but I'm letting him grow some levels first. So as you can see, he's level 25 right now. In fact, I'll just keep this off so that you guys can see the levels. Darugamon's here. We're not really too fussed about Darugamon. Birdramon is nice, but she is only level 21. We picked up Mega Kabuterimon at the start of this episode, which I'm sure you guys noticed as well. He was our Kabuterimon. We have Gekomon, who used to be Shogun Gekomon, and now we have Grappleomon as well. And Happy's in here as well for the time being, and Chuck. So we have quite a lot of guys just chilling. Chuck is very, very close. Let's see. Chuck is very, very close to being able to Digivolve into a Mega, which is super exciting as well. But for now, we can't really fit him in the party, I don't think. We can take someone with us. Let's see. Maybe we should take... Can we take Happy? No, he's too big. Alright, cool. That took a while, guys, but we got there in the end. Now, I want to show you guys something exciting. Now, we had a quest on our board that we needed to deal with, but as I mentioned earlier on in this episode, when I was running about, I actually noticed this. Now, apparently, Kyoko told us in the office earlier on that there was something fishy going on with a poster. It's this poster here, so let's click on this and see where it actually takes us. Ah, I see the sign caught your attention too, says this interested guy. Well, something like that. The Super Ultra True Puppet. It's quite an intriguing name, that's for sure. Like the name says, it's an exquisitely crafted doll made to look just like a real human being that you can buy online, or so I hear. That sounds like a sex doll, mate, not gonna lie. Though I'm calling it super and ultra true, it's a tad redundant. They could have gotten the point across without using both terms. Alright, well, we don't really care about all this mumbo jumbo. We're not really in the fucking mood for your games, interested guy. We just want to get to the quest line. Well, if it isn't the fair maiden herself, bitch. Hey, a case has come in from May at the Inodin Occult Research Club. God, are they still around? Are they still alive? Drop by the office when you can, alright? I guess May and our stupid quest with the Occult Club has something to do with this poster here. That I'm not going to lie, it looks a bit strange, but we won't question that for now. Let's head back to the board and pick up this new quest that we have just discovered. So, when it says May, I always think it says Mire, but obviously it doesn't. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Fuck my life. What the hell? 8 quests? I was expecting 2. What the fuck? So we had our one that we had before, right? Problems at Digipedia. I thought that was going to be the only one. But what the hell is this? Do you know what I think this is, guys? I think these have appeared because of the investigations that I've been setting our guys on the farm to do. I'm starting to wish that I had just made them build fucking healing items, because this is honestly too stressful for me to handle. So we've got Garudamon's property from left to right, guys. Difficulty 1 star. Then we've got Search Wanted Hacker, difficulty 1 star. Goblimon's property, which is just going to be a fucking pile of excitement, as you can imagine. He's probably lost a sock or something. Black Gatomon's property, again, I mean, these two pretty much were developed on the same day, probably within the same hour. He's lost the sock, she's lost the remote control for her telly. Woodmon's What the fuck is this? Are you serious? Why have these guys all lost something? What a bunch of clumsy bastards. Then we've got Tankmon's property and Platinum Sukumon's property. So I guess these are all just here for the fucking banter. Up the top we have what looks like our quest that we were just investigating, which is Living Doll, Dead Person. Now this is a 3-star quest. Not sure if how I feel about this, but I think what we could do is probably do this one first, because it was actually the quest that we were on. So it is 3 stars, but I'm not one to shite away from a challenge. Reward money 800 yen, and we got a stun barrier DX. Let's go for it. And if we can't do it, we will just slap ourselves in the face until we're strong enough. So let's see where this takes us. I guess we're going to get to deal with a fucking occult club, which is just a bundle of fucking excellent things. Detective Kuramai may calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. So guys, we're in a bit of a rush here. We've got 9 cases that have just appeared on the board, right? Yours being one of them. We need to get through this pretty fast so that we can go and find all of the odd bits and bobs that all of the Digimon and the fucking island seem to have lost for some weird reason. Anyways, Lily. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. So I've missed the start of this, but honestly, I couldn't give a fuck. I doubt this is important, but we're just going to power through it. We're going to find out what this puppet nonsense is all about, and we're actually going to beat the shit out of this doll. Now, I'm thinking about Digimon, who this could be about, and I actually amn't too sure. I keep thinking of puppets, and when I think of puppets, I think of Konkoro from Naruto. Is that how you say his name? Remember the puppet guy? We love him. He was Gaara's buddy. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I think about, but obviously there is some sort of Digimon that is related to puppets. This quest has got about 40 lines of dialogue, and I'm glad I didn't read this one line at a time because we would have been here for another 40 minutes. That'll be your job, Wilfie. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl project. Well, we got the keyword Living Doll Club, which I'm guessing we are going to take to Eden. Let's just double check in our case files to make sure if that is actually what we're doing. So we have to go to LDC and Akibara, I guess, so we actually don't have to go to Eden, which is fine. I like that we have that part of the manual, if you like, in our inventory, because if that wasn't there, I would be utterly fucked. So let's go down to Akibara and see if we can use our keywords to find out what's going on with this daft doll. So we have got a guy here straight away, which is nice. I like that. And it was apparently the one that we needed to find, so anyways. What did that say? Something about going downtown to the arcade. I am really bad at reading. LDC and Akibara. I don't know what that means. I guess we're just... Oh, there is an exclamation point directly across the road. So I'm guessing we have to talk to this gentleman here. So my friend, what's happening about this doll? Obviously it would be a businessman in a suit and a tie with a briefcase. Why are you interested in real life dolls? Do I even want to know? I'm talking about you. I know this ought to be out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women. Real women, perhaps, yes. Not fake dolls. I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. Well, that probably could have been... you could have thought about that name a bit more thoroughly in the boardroom when you were coming up with your plans for your product. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Wait. What the fuck? Why is that a clone of Nokia, and how... What is going on? Granted, this one's an ugly one that we've made as an experiment, and it hasn't sold well, but you understand how real my dolls look, right? Why does he have a clone of Nokia? That's... Oh, God, what the hell? So obviously there's a bit of a joke going on where they want you to laugh because he said it was ugly and it's Nokia, but... If you're interested in having one of these for yourself... Imagine Nokia came over to our apartment, or wherever the fuck we were stashing that doll, and she saw that. What would she think? She would probably command Agumon and Gabumon to rip her intestines out on the spot. What the fuck? I've got something even better, but it's a top secret service nobody can know about. Well, this is just going to be fucking dandy. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? What kind of health are we talking about here, buddy? Based on your products so far. Best I've ever been, well enough. Meh, could be better, could be worse. We'll say well enough because my stress levels have been a bit high recently. Great to hear, really. Even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd still probably be fine. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Well, actually, we tend to jump in and out of electronics across the country, defeat Digimon on a regular basis, and save the world from time to time. So I wouldn't say that we're living in the regular day-to-day 9 till 5. What's he going to offer us? Okay, so something more about this Perfect Girls project. Let's make this go along, guy. As much as I'm interested in hearing about your dolls, we just want to get to the punchline here. I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. Well, really, we don't give a fuck, but we're going to humour you. Come on, tell us. That's okay. Take all the time you need to think. Once you know what one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Right now, I think I'll just check out the LDC machine at the arcade. Okie dokie. Whereabouts is the arcade? Okay, I guess it's right here. That ask and you shall receive. Hyuko, how's your investigation into the LDC machine coming along? You're just about to get started on it. You encountered a suspicious man. That's correct. He was very strange. Tried to sell us a doll of Nokia. Don't even ask me. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything. Well, our bots are already prepared. Looks like I can jump into the LDC unit. Let's go. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know what they were smoking. So here we are in cyber/digital space. Let's pop up here and pick up what I hope can only be something exciting. We're against Punamons. This is a level 3-star quest. Just throwing that out there. Let's see what's in this chest. I would love a memory up, but okay. SB capsule B ×3, that's fine. I guess we will go straight down the middle to begin with and see where this takes us. And we can obviously double back if we need to. So, we have actually been here before apparently because there's an open chest there. This area does look very familiar to one we did way back. I'm guessing that they just reused the same levels for some of these other extra quests. Which, I don't know how I feel. This is definitely one of the air conditioning quests that we did, right? Wasn't there like a Merimon or something at the end of this? Before. Let's just get through it anyway and see who we can find. Now, honestly, if I get tossed into another battle against anyone here, I probably will take it. Just because I need to get Matt Galgamon up a couple of levels. So even though these are babies, I'm actually just going to try and one-shot them really quick. Okay, not one-shot them. Okay, so let's leave that. We are not answering the Digiline. I cannot be fucked with that right now. Okay. Did not expect to find you here. And before we chat to you, we're just going to dive straight into this real quick and see what's in here. Yeah, I'm glad we did because there is a chest here. Rewarded. HP capsule. Okay, so nothing exciting. Anyways, I think what I should do is actually swap Butters back out and then hope to God that this guy is not a vaccine type. I think we could actually check real quick in our inventory of things. Let's see, field guide. I don't know the name of that Digimon, but obviously we could find him in here somewhere. I think he is actually a champion. Is he here and I just can't see him? There he is. Oh no, that's... So maybe he is an ultimate. I should know this, but I don't... Okay, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Let's just leave it for now. I'm pretty sure the information is in there. I might have even scrolled past it really quick, but let's just swap out Butters for someone a little bit stronger. Probably Alphonse. And then hopefully we could also put in Puddles as well, just for the sake of having a level 54 in the battle. We will save real quick because we have done a lot of chit-chatting. And I really don't want to have to fight against that Flame Dramon at the start again. If we experience a power cut or something like that, God forbid. Informon, his name is. Sorry, I completely forgot this guy's name. I take people's data and make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls and then become people, or then people become dolls. Okay, well that's an extremely interesting hobby you've got there, my friend. Let's shut that shit down. So we will find out. This guy's neutral. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter which Digimon we have in here. I'm hoping we can kill this guy pretty quickly and just get on with this quest because the episode is actually dragging on quite a lot. So let's just double Scissor Claw this guy as a baseline for how much damage we do. 328 is really welcome. Puddles is up. And Ice Archery 3 is not going to be that great because Puddles is... Oh my god, that was even worse than I thought it was going to be. Alphonse, don't let me down, bro. Let's see. Nano Machine Break might be good. I guess. Let's try this. Okay, it's just going to miss. Excellent. Have you been copying Butters? Has he been teaching you? Is that what's been going on there? You've been training together? Destruction Cannon 3. Ooh. And obviously Puddles is back up with his negative damage. I guess we could try and put him to sleep, but honestly I think that's a tall order. Oh, we did actually get him. Alright, nice one, Puddles. Good job, dude. We're going to double scissor claw, and if you miss this Aquamon, I would be really upset because the target is asleep, and that would be embarrassing. And then hopefully Alphonse can finish this guy off, if he actually lands his ability. Does he have enough? 52, very, very close. Puddles should be able to finish him off very, very quickly. Ice Archery 2 will definitely end this guy. And that is us. Dunzo. So we beat Informon. Is that how you say his name? Let's see what we get. I think that's the end of the quest, hopefully. And Garurumon has got all the level ups he needs. We can definitely Digivolve him before this episode finishes. Mysterious URL. Oh, so the quest isn't over yet. Okay. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? No. That was just your imagination. I'm a cyber sleuth. I didn't realise that's who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, all those hours spent crafting sex robots could throw you off your game, not gonna lie. So is that us done? Are we back to Kurumai? Kurumai Kyoko Detective Agency, whatever it's called. So the perpetrators behind the case are probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got in the way, but we'll live. As suspected, those two probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data and then used it to make the super ultra true puppets. Only in Digimon, guys. Only in Digimon. Then, does that mean the guy checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Let's see. This, again, this kind of looks like the quest is going to take us somewhere else, but I am 90% sure we are finished here. It's probably just going to give us a reward. And then that is us, I would imagine. Let's see. Okay, what is this? It's a URL left at the scene of the crime. This might come in handy, Wolfie. I want you to go check that URL out. So... okay, so don't go too deep, she's saying. Which is convenient. That's a convenient choice of words given the quest line we've been doing. And I guess we're just going straight into the... okay, we're just going straight there. So who's this we've got? Let me just check the Digimon real quick. Yeah, Aquamon needs an SB capsule. We might not even have to do a fight here, guys, but I think we should expect that we will have to battle someone. Hello, my friend. Why are you surrounded by women? Are these all dolls? Is that what's going on here? Dreaming guy. Who are you? A cyber sleuth? Hey, man, this place is sure getting crowded. Sorry to interrupt your orgy, bro, but we're here to solve crime, and we think that you're deeply involved in it. What is this about being... what's this about it being inside Eden? Stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace? So this guy's obviously been cucked a little bit, and his brains aren't working properly. Who are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls are pure, pristine dolls. Can we just like punch him in the face right now and try and like end this quest on the spot? That would be really good. Okay. We don't want to know about anything. I don't want to know anything about what you've been doing with these dolls / women, whatever the fuck they are. Cut it out already with that man. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming? I'm pretty sure, bro. Are we in a fight here? No. We are straight back to the office. What do you mean? Remember to join the project. You have your stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality, he was lured into Eden and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. But then that means, right, the so-called life he's leading with those girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing is just a sad scam. Okay. Is there any reason why we had to go through that extra part? Because honestly, it's kind of looking like that was a bit of a waste of time. Not gonna lie. Let's see. That's horrible. We don't know for sure that that's anything along those lines. It's just a theory right now. Just thinking about that gives me goosebumps. Well, at least you've still got your cat ears, mate. But on the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can still call out to him. Are we going back there? But we should prepare for the worst. Oh my god. Why couldn't they have just called me and told me that in like 5 sentences on the phone? You need to log out. Is this another one of that kid's pranks? So we're actually trying to communicate with the guy, telling him to get out. And it looks like the poor fellow has completely lost his mind. But he does actually try and log out. Did we save him? Is that what's going on here? Error. Nowhere to log out. Investigation of living doll, dead person complete. Please report back to the agency. I don't know what just happened there. I think that guy's still stuck in Eden. He couldn't get out. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. It's why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in a dream? Thanks for that, Master. So, I guess that is us done, and we actually get a new case as well off the back of that. So, we've still got problem in Digipedia, but now we've picked up Keramon's property as well. I guess that must have just appeared based on one of the quests that we were doing at the farm. I'm not so sure, guys. We have a lot of property to find, according to the notice board, which I'm not thrilled about, but we are definitely not doing that this episode. I would rather throw myself into a bucket of acid. So, before we round this episode up, let's do some last minute Digivolutions, because I think we should. We'll also put the farm on to do something else. We are definitely not putting the farm on to investigate more things, even though we did just pick up our new item for this. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. Let's actually just develop items, and we'll do it for 1,000 yen. Why the fuck not? We'll see if the guys can come back with anything exciting. I could change my party leader on the farm to be a better person in charge, you know, like an actual builder, but fuck that for a laugh. I'm not really that bothered right now. We can come back to it and be efficient later, not right now. Anyways, from here, I think we can actually Digivolve Garurumon into what looks like and can only be Where Garurumon, right? So we'll get this cracked off. And I think we had one other Digivolution, but I can't remember quite who it was. But anyways, here we are. Where Garurumon, another vaccine type, and instead of being fire, which Garurumon was, he is now what I think is earth. Yeah, it says it right there. Awesome. So we can't keep him in the party right now, but honestly, that's not too big a deal. Can we actually Digivolve anyone else here? I don't think so. Alphonse is... We've already had a look at all this stuff, but what we will do is we will basically move some of these guys out. We will reshuffle our party, and then when we come back next episode, we will sort all this out so that we have a more balanced party, because as it stands, we're in a bit... Our party's in a bit of chaos right now. We managed to do all the fights we wanted to this episode, but it was a very strange episode again. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the montage at the start, and you can let me know all about what you thought about that down in the comments. And yeah, I will see you into tomorrow's episode, which I think will be Christmas Eve, I believe. Maybe for some of you guys on the west and the centre of the world, but you guys in Australia, it might already be past Christmas Eve at that point. Who knows? I'm getting ahead of myself. I am not a time wizard, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.